Boy, it's so hard to make this vlog. It's so hard to make this vlog. It's so hard to make this vlog. How life has turned me every which way but loose. But it's okay. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going.
I'm in the kitchen eating noodles with a spoon. I just dropped some on the floor, I need a broom. Told her mama meet me in the bedroom. Threw my foot together, then grab some shoes.
What's good, Toot Squad? It's good to see y'all. Good to talk to y'all, man. Today, I'm in my mom's house. I'm just chilling, thankful for life, thankful for my blessings. Just going through some shit, man. You know, like, it's like the devil will stop at nothing to steal what God got planned for me, to take away what God got planned for me. But still, I say no weapon formed against me should prosper. It did say the weapon wouldn't be formed. You know, it didn't say the weapon wouldn't be formed, but it should never prosper. And you know, when you get hit, sometimes it knock you down a little bit, and you get discouraged. And you know, it's like no matter how much you tell the truth, or no matter how much you do right in the situation, it's still like you lose. You're losing. But God, one thing I know is my God always got me. He never failed. He never failed. He always protected me. He always protected my family. I'm covered. I'm covered in the blood. Do you feel me? So it's like sometimes we get knocked down, but we got to get back up. You know, sometimes it's like you so close to winning, but you so close to failing. It's like you don't know what to do. You don't know which way to go. It's like you can't win for losing. It's like no matter what goes on, no matter how hard you try, it's still something. It's always something. It's always something. But God, anybody that's out there feeling like this, anybody else, you know, just trust God, man. And some situations it's just like, dang, how can I sit back and just trust God? It's hard. It's hard to not do nothing. It's hard to not say nothing. It's hard to not try to take matters into your own hands. It's hard to not reach out. It's hard to just sit still. But sometimes sitting still is what's going to save you. Sometimes sitting still is all you need to do. And let God do the rest. Yo. So, Toot Squad, I just want to tell y'all, sometimes we just need to sit still and let God do the rest. Sometimes we just got to have faith. Sometimes we got to understand that things are bigger than us. Things are bigger than, it be God battle. We think it's our battle. We can do absolutely nothing. If not, make it worse. It's God's battle. It's nothing you can say or do. You just got to sit back and trust God. Before he bless you, before he show you your destiny, he's going to test you. The devil is going to try to do every single thing he can to stop you from reaching that, from reaching what God have destined for you in your life. Everything he can do, he will do. They did say the weapon won't be formed. They did say the weapon wouldn't be formed. You got this. You got this. You got this. You got this. Nobody can never take that away from you. Continue to be yourself. Continue to love yourself. No matter what nobody say, no matter how bad they try to make you look, No matter how much people try to steal, kill, and destroy, you stand firm. You hold your head high. Never let nobody steal that from you. That's real. I love you. Man, Kenny got off topic and started giving myself a motivational speech. But this real. This what you gotta do. This what I have to do. People wonder how do I stay up, keep going? How do I just be able to be so out loud, outspoken, things like that, bro? Like, this is not easy. Sometimes I just gotta look in the mirror and tell myself, bro, nobody can stop you but you. God, with God, all things are possible. With God, you cannot lose. And this is what I have to do. This is how I have to talk to myself. This is how I have to talk to myself, bro. This is how I'll be able to stay afloat. This is how I have that confidence. This is how I still have that drive. Because sometimes I just gotta sit and talk to myself in the mirror and remind myself who God blessed me to be. Remind myself the security within myself God gave me to be able to be like this, to be able to be outspoken, to be able to love to the capacity that's unknown, to be able to forgive even when nobody else should forgive you. I forgave you. I forgive you. I love you. And this is what I have to do. And sometimes I do this a lot. Sometimes I do this a little. But right now, you guys are doing this with me. This is my life. This is how I do this. I gotta pick myself up. We gotta pick ourselves up. Yeah, we got this too, squad. Keep me in your prayers. Keep me in your prayers. You feel me? I'm still dropping content. I'm still here, but sometimes I always promise the real. And shit, y'all know sometimes every day ain't glitter and roses, you know what I'm saying? I ain't like, this shit for real. Real life hit you. Real life happens. You make mistakes and you learn from them. You know what I'm saying? You meet people and they teach you lessons. God put you in every position for a reason. And your worst one teach you your biggest lesson. And it prepare you for your biggest mission. And right now, God is preparing me for my biggest mission yet. Ooh-wee. God is preparing me for my biggest mission yet. My biggest. And the devil pulled out his biggest guns. I tell y'all that. The devil pulled out his biggest guns. And the devil is gonna try to stop me from any blessings, any accomplishments, any happiness, anything. Right now is the time to have great discernment. See, because I've heard this so many times over the last couple of days. God gives blessings, but also does the devil. Now it's a great time to have good discernment. Make the right decisions, say the right things, do within your life moving forward. You learning these lessons as it's happening. You learning how to handle things as it's happening. Life is crazy. But I still thank God. I still thank God. Oh my God, I still thank God. Because situations can be way more worse. It's people who don't have homes. It's people who don't have jobs. It's innocent people that's locked up, sitting in jail, wondering how they gonna get out. It's so much stuff. It's people fighting sickness. Some people really out here fighting wars when You know, we all have our own war, but some people's wars are worse than others. And I just want to say I am thankful for what I got, what I have, and where I'm going. Two Squad, I know this been a little different from the usual, but hey, y'all know y'all gonna get every part of me, every piece of me. I love y'all just like y'all love me. Just like y'all come in and tell me things about y'all and about y'all life and how y'all day going. I vow to always be real with y'all. I vow to always communicate with y'all and tell y'all sometimes I can't speak on exactly what's going on at the moment, you know. But just know that I love y'all. Just know that this TootieTooReal, man, we're gonna always be real with each other. You know what I'm saying? This is a family. This is not a team, a squad, y'all family, you feel me? Like, it's love. Yeah, I just wanted to share this with y'all. I just wanted to, because maybe it's somebody out there that need that. And maybe it's somebody out there that is fighting their own battle and just need a word of encouragement. And, you know, it's just like, my testimony is my testimony. And when y'all, you know, when you get the full testimony, it's like, it gives sometimes it give people hope in whatever current situation they are in, you know. And that's why I always feel like it's good to talk about things and share. And even when you can't, just talk about how God is blessing you, how God is sparing you, how God is protecting you, how God is using you, you know. So I just wanted to put that in there. Today is Thursday. I'm currently in Chattanooga. I gotta go back home today. I gotta go to work. And I'm gonna come back down here. I'm gonna come back down here Friday. And I shoot my music video Saturday. So I just wanna tap in with y'all. Yeah. And I love y'all. What's good, Two Squad? It's taking me so much to get on here and talk about this. But it's like the position that I was put in, my back against the wall, you know. This has been one of the worst weeks of my life. Yeah. I know I touch and skim over and dibble and dab on shit, but some things, you know, I can't talk about. But like right now, I'm fighting a battle. People want to see me down bad. Like, I know y'all love me, but with love comes hate. And it's people from my past who hate that I'm doing good, that hate that I'm out here living my life, you know, and they doing anything they can do to bring me down. I'm literally fighting a legal case. I just lost my job Friday. And I know I'll be playing like, oh, I'm ready to quit my job, but I'm grateful. I've always said that I was grateful for my job. I was thankful for my job because at one point in time, there was a goal for me to reach. And I reached it and I got there. And I have been happy at my job before, you know. But I always feel like I'm not meant to work. I'm an entrepreneur, you know. I'm my own self. And I know I make jokes about it and stuff like that, but you know, that's real life, especially when I'm fighting the case and trying to like come up with lawyer fees and stuff like that when I shouldn't even be in this predicament because I did nothing wrong. I never did anything with ill intentions. I never did anything bad to anybody. And it's like, it's like God didn't say the weapon won't be formed. In this form, but it won't prosper. It's like ever since y'all remember when I made that vlog and I was like, I experienced the Holy Spirit. God gave me a glimpse of my future, my destiny, my happiness that I never felt before. It's like ever since then, the devil, it's like the devil has did every single thing he possibly can to stop me from reaching that. I went to work Friday and I was fired. Now, mind y'all, I got FMLA. So my job's supposed to be protected due to my medical reasons. And the supervisor, I've had problems with her in the past. She isn't the most pleasant person to work with. But she seen me. She was there when I was having panic attacks. She know what's going on. I communicate every single thing with the management there. And I told her that I was working on getting my FMLA adjusted because, mind y'all, just like I talked about in my mental health day vlog, that I have trouble sleeping. I have night terror. I talk in my sleep. And sometimes I just can't go to sleep. And the doctors won't prescribe me anything, any type of medication until I have my sleep study so they can know exactly what is going on with me when it comes to my sleep. And I communicated that with my supervisor maybe like a week ago when she talked with me about my attendance. And, you know, of course, she played like she understood this and that. And next thing you know, I come back to work Friday and she like, oh, this the end of the road, this and that. And like I told her, it's people who've been here way longer than me. White people who miss hella days, way more than me, who can say that they ate Taco Bell and their stomach hurt and they can't make it in. Who can say that their car won't crank up and they excuse and they putting it all up under their FMLA. When she had a whole sheet of paper telling me, oh, you left early that day. First of all, I was off that day and came in. Second of all, I'll be like 5-10 minutes late, not 2-3 hours late like the other person do or whatnot. It's clearly discrimination. It's clearly favoritism, and I am fighting that with the HR. I filed a case with HR. I filed a case with Employee Relations, and it's currently under investigation. I was wrongfully fired. But with all of this, it's like, the devil is, I am under attack. I am under attack from every which way. Like, I'm trying to come up with lawyer money. Now, I'd have lost my job. You know, and I just wanted to give up, bruh. I just wanted to stop vlogging. I didn't vlog for a couple days because it's just like, how can I get on here and act? I can't get on here and act. I can't get on here and act like everything okay because it's not. I had to shoot my music video, y'all. It was scheduled for Saturday. This happened Friday. Then Wednesday, something big happened within the case. And it's just like, this has been the worst week of my life, bruh. Like, it's like I can't win for losing. It'd be like I be so close to winning. I be so close to winning. I feel like I be so close to winning. I be so close to reaching the next level, and I get knocked down to where I'm so close to failing, bro. And it just don't make sense to me. You know, how can other people do other people like that? How can other people treat people like that? I just wasn't raised like that. I wasn't brought up like that. So when people do things, it just be so crazy to me that this the world that we living in. It's like my back against the wall, man. It's like, I didn't want to shoot the music video. I was so fucked up, bro. Like, my mama, bro, she just like, you got to keep going. You got to keep going. You got to keep going. And I just want to give up. Like, I just want to stop. What the fuck is life, right? What the fuck is life, man? You know? But it's okay. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going. I gotta figure some stuff out. It's just like, I had to tell y'all this because I haven't been myself. And y'all gonna know this. And just like, and hear my pride, boy. It's so hard to make this vlog. It's so hard to make this vlog. It's so hard to make this vlog, bro. It's so hard to ask for help. It's so hard, and I never had a problem with my pride. I never had a problem with my pride until, like, now, when I'm actually down bad. I never been to this point in my life. I never been so fucked up in my life, y'all. I never been so damn bad in such a position. I don't have a record. I don't have a record. I never had to fight a case. I never had to do any of these things, bro. And it's like, the devil trying to shit. It's like he trying to screw me on everything, bro. It's like, what I'm gonna do, you know? If it ain't one thing, it's another. It feel like I can't win for losing. And my mama was just like, you gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. This is what they want. And it's so hard for me to keep going, y'all. Y'all are literally the reason why I keep going. Y'all, my source of income, this platform is my only source of income right now. How y'all give me the love, how y'all tell me things, and how great I am, and how great this is. That's what keep me going, man. Life's so messed up. It takes so much for me to make this video, and I know I keep saying this, but the people who want me to fail the most is gonna see this. The people who want me down is gonna see this. And my pride is so, It's okay though. It's okay though. Because what you sow, you will reap. What you sow, you will reap. And everything is gonna come back. God didn't say the weapon wouldn't be formed. God did not say the weapon would not be formed, boy. And he's fully formed, man. It's fully formed. It's fully formed. And it's like, you gotta keep going, you gotta keep going. I'm like, how can I keep a fucking smile on my face? How? You know? And it was just like B told me, you know, you can't stop now. She was like, that was my biggest mistake, was stopping when life started hitting me. You gotta keep going, you gotta keep going, you gotta keep going, man. Because if you stop now, and if you ever do start back, you're gonna always regret how far you could have been if you never stopped. So, I gotta keep going. My friends have been here to support me so much. And I'm so grateful for the people God placed in my life. You know, my mama told me, you and B got close, how y'all are now, because she's gonna help you pull. She's gonna help pull you out of this. She's gonna be the one to encourage you to keep going. She's gonna be the one, you know what I'm saying? Because she just came out of this stage, and now you in this stage. She's gonna help you pull. She's gonna help pull you out, and you're gonna be able to pull someone else out. And I'm just waiting. It's so many clouds. I can barely see the sun shining through them. But I know it's there. I know that this too shall pass. It's like, life is crazy, man. Like, how did I lose my job? How did I get fired? I was wrongfully fired. I was wrongfully terminated. But it's okay. Because every single body that has did anything ill towards me, God will handle that. God is going to handle that. God is going to handle that. It's going to be handled. But right now, it's just like life don't stop. I still got bills to pay. I still got fees to pay. My back against the wall, man. And it's like, I'm out here trying to help others. Now I'm the one that need the help. And I've never been in this position. And it's so hard for me to make this. And I know I keep saying it, and I keep saying it, and I keep saying it. But I'm not a person who asks anybody for anything. I'm a person who help people. I'm the person who try to help people make ends meet. I'm the one who people can call. And if I do got it, I give it. But now I'm on the other end of that. And it's just like, just ask for help. Because you never know who can help you. So, I'm here. I'm asking. Like, God got something so big for me after this. I know he do. That's the only explanation. This is a trial. This is a test. It's just a test. It's just a test. I'm gonna pass it, but it's so hard. It's so hard. It's so hard. It's so hard. But it's okay. It's all good. It's okay. It's okay. And it's gonna be okay. And God gonna make a way because he always do. He never fails me. He never failed me. He never failed me. He never failed me. He never failed me. He not gonna fail me now. So I was told just to ask. I got 2,400 subscribers. I'm gonna drop my cash out. If everybody send $5, that'll help me a lot. If not, say a prayer for me. I'm grateful for whatever. If not, drop a word of encouragement, whatever. You know? It's all good. God gonna bless me. God gonna touch the hearts and souls of everybody. Anybody that did me wrong, I pray for y'all. I pray that God help y'all. I pray that God deliver y'all. I pray God heal y'all from that trauma y'all been through. Because hurt people, and they become the exact person that hurt them. And I pray that y'all become better. And I pray that God forgive y'all, because I already forgave y'all. I forgive y'all. Even though my life is in fucking shambles. I forgive y'all. I do. I'm gonna drop my cash out. If y'all wanna help, y'all can help. I really appreciate it. Just say a prayer for me. I shot the video and it was just, I literally had to pull myself together. I was literally worried, like, damn, hope my eyes don't be poofy, like I've been crying the whole, like I just been crying, like, cause I cried the whole Friday. Like, it was terrible, bro. I was fucked up. And I shot the video and they're like, "You come on, man, you gotta pull it together. You gotta go." I just needed to take that day. I know I posted something on Instagram and a lot of people inboxed me and I was just like, my life is a fucking joke. I don't even give a fuck about it. But it's okay. I love myself. I love myself. God loves me. My mama loves me. My family and friends love me. It's okay. This is gonna be one hell of a testimony. I'm gonna have a testimony for y'all. I promise y'all. When I pass this too shall pass. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. And it won't. I'm God's child. And he'll never leave me. He'll always remember me. He gonna remember me. He gonna take care of me. He want me to get even more closer to him. And I am. And that's what I'm doing. I don't mean to get on here and cry. I don't have a problem with being vulnerable. But this was different. This right here is different, to actually have to talk about things that I can't talk about in my personal life. This is different, but it's like my back against the wall, man. My back is against the wall. So this morning I woke up. I got myself together. Last night I sit and I talked and I prayed. And I talked to God. And I prayed about this, if I should do this, and I asked him to give me the words, give me the encouragements, touch my heart and touch y'all heart also. Because I never asked anybody. I hate to ask anybody for anything, man. And for me to have to come on my platform and ask for help, or donations, not even asking for help, because this is if y'all want to help me out or not. But donations or prayers or anything, man, that was a tough pill to swallow. And I think it's because of the situation. It's a tough pill to swallow, man. But I prayed and I asked God to give me the guidance, give me the words, touch my heart, y'all heart, everybody's heart. Even the people that don't want to see me win, I ask to touch their hearts. I pray that you heal them and guide them, God. Keep your arms wrapped around them just like you keep it wrapped around me. I don't wish bad for nobody, no matter how bad you did me. Because one thing I learned about my God take care of things, especially when it comes to me. So here I am. I prayed. God gave me the words. God gave me the strength. Because I haven't had it. He gave me the strength to do that video this weekend. He gave me the strength to just continue to go and make it through day by day since everything has been going on. My friends took me out Saturday after the video shoot. And just so thank God that I had my clothes and my clothes and stuff, and I already had paid mostly for the video and my wardrobe and stuff like that. But man, life is crazy, man. Life is crazy. I do still got regular vlogs, but I just had to take a break out because I know that I spoke about how life has turned me every which way but loose. And this is something I just had to talk about. Like, this is something I just had to put out there. You know, just please keep me in your prayers. I know it's around the holidays. I know that everybody getting ready for Christmas and Thanksgiving and Black Friday and stuff, man. And it's the worst time to lose a job. This is the worst time to be in a predicament. This is the worst time. But God. This is a revelation. This is a transition. It's a blessing in disguise. I just ain't seen the blessing yet. But it's coming. I know it's there. I have hope. I have faith. I know God. I felt God. I have seen God. The devil will not win this. The devil will not win this battle, boy. I'm telling you right now. He will not win. In the name of Jesus, he will not win. I'm okay. It's okay. This morning I got up. I went to handle some business. I got in touch with HR with my job to open up an investigation on my wrongful termination. I also went to put in job applications. Well, I've been doing it since Friday, but I also went to a few places, applied for a couple jobs, trying to get it on the road. I know it's Thanksgiving week, and a lot of jobs probably won't start till next week, but I just keep going. I don't know when I'm gonna have time to take a break. I just gotta keep going. I don't have time to grieve. I don't have time to feel shit. I don't have time. And it's like, I'm the strong friend, so when I do finally break down, when I finally do just say I'm tired, it's like everybody just go crazy, like, cause I'm the strong one. I'm the one that stands strong. I'm the one that holds other people up when they're falling down. You know? And my mama doing everything she can to help me. She literally doing everything she can to help me. And God got so many lessons in what I'm going through right now. He has so many lessons, y'all. Oh, I love my mama so much. Our relationship has always been good, but it's never been bad. You know, I always felt like she favored my sister a little more than us, but I never been in a position where I needed her. I never been in a position where, like, I was down with my back against the wall. I never gave her a chance to for her to show me, you know, because God never had me so low, so at the bottom, so helpless until now. And it's like my mama said, before anything happened to you, I do everything in my power, anything that I can. God told me when I dropped down to my knees to respect my mother. And I do. And I have, me and my mama so much alike, we bump heads. We can bump heads in 2.5 seconds. But God, I hear you, God. I see you, God. I feel you, God. My mama, she pushed me. Without her, I don't know where I would be. Without her, I don't know what type of life I would have. I don't know what type of morals I would have. I see people and I see like this stuff was instilled in them as a kid. This stuff that they seen growing up as a child, this is stuff they've been through. I don't have that type of personality because my mama instilled morals in us. She was a parent. She was there. She made sure she disciplined us. She made us know that there's consequences behind everything. She raised us the right way. I wouldn't be this far in life without her. It just hurt me so bad that right now, like, my hand's so tired. I can't help her with helping me. I can't help myself. Do you know the feeling of not being able to help yourself? Because this is my first time ever feeling it. This is my first time ever being in it. You know what I'm saying? It's all good though. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. God is gonna make a way. He always do. Toot Squad, I thank y'all for just listening to me. I thank y'all for the love and support y'all give me. I thank y'all for the kind comments y'all leave. I thank y'all for simply asking me how my day is when y'all comment on my stuff. That means so much to me. I thank you guys so much for everything. I really do. So, I guess I'll end this video by saying that even though I'm in the storm, it's not over yet. The weapon is formed, but it won't prosper. I'm gonna drop my CASHAPP, and if God leads you to help me, to donate, please do so. If you can't, I definitely understand. 100%. Just say a prayer for me. That's more valuable than money, you know? I thank y'all for everything. I love y'all. I did start back vlogging Saturday when I did my music video shoot. So I do have a vlog coming. I think I'm gonna drop that later today. And I'm gonna just keep going, y'all. That's the only thing I can do. I take a break. I just gotta keep going. I say take a break, not literally in taking a break from vlogging, but just taking a break to breathe in life, to grieve, to let it out, to re-energize, to recharge, to rejuvenate. I'll do that when I can. But right now, I gotta keep going. So I thank y'all, and I love y'all, Toot Squad, and I'm out.
Hood cooking, baby, I got the recipe. Back in school, they ain't really wanna see me. Now I'm shining, they gon' pay me expeditiously. Subscribe to me, this shit for the free. How much do you really love Tootie?